I worked in long-term care for about 8 years, first educating people about housing, nursing homes, what options were available for seniors, and then I obtained my nursing home administration license and worked in a long-term care setting. When I was working there, what I learned was people were getting really rotten advice about how to take care of their finances, their family, and their long-term needs. They'd come in a crisis and nothing would be prepared. So that was why I moved back into law and into elder law specifically, because what I learned was that people need good, solid advice sooner rather than later, and they need to plan ahead. What I love about being an elder law attorney is that I can really make a difference in people's lives. I do guardianships, probate, a little bit of long-term care planning, and a lot of estate planning. And with good estate planning, I can prevent the crisis before it happens. With guardianships, when the crisis happens and no planning has been done, I can go in and really change how a person is living, make sure that they have quality of life, not quantity of life, and make sure they're not being taken advantage of. When you're planning for the future, the best thing is to start sooner rather than later. To get in there and do your planning, bite the bullet, pay the attorney, and get it done. It's much cheaper to do things in advance than to do things in a crisis. Having good documents in place, good health care directives, good trusts, wills, powers of attorney, whatever's appropriate for your state can make a huge difference when a crisis comes and mom or dad or you get sick. You know, a lot of people ask, how do you talk to mom or dad? And I think what the most common response is when you finally talk with mom and dad, they're happy to talk to you because they've been thinking about it and they're concerned. And the best advice I can give is to start in little bits. Open the door, open the subject. Start with basic little questions. If you were to get sick, Mom, what kind of care would you want? If you were to need to leave your home, Mom, would you have to or could we afford caregivers to come in? It allows the family to open up the dialogue by asking open-ended questions. You can have the older person respond and give you little pieces of information. It's obviously not something to bring up at Thanksgiving dinner, but it's something to bring up over time in little bites with little conversations and tuck away the information for when you need it.